I've been involved with the Desert Knowledge Cooperative Research Centre since before it started in 2003, and it certainly has been a most exciting time as far as I'm concerned, and it's an exciting organisation that we're involved with. The research that we've done so far certainly has assisted governments, communities, Aboriginal organisations and pastoralists in improving the things that they do in their particular areas of interest. And I think we've built a very good platform in that research work for ongoing work by other organisations, by our governments, into the future.
The thing that's different about us from lots of other research organisations is because of the environment that we work in and the difficulty environment we work in, a lot of the time we have to work with a community development framework. So whilst we're about providing the evidence to go out to the wider world, we actually bring in a lot of information into those communities that they otherwise wouldn't have access to.
It became apparent to us that we were dealing with a greater population than we've been funded for. We realised that remote area people and town camp people are very much one and the same, and that the mobility was happening, but it had never been measured.
Principally, I work with the senior women in Lajamanu who are involved in the Northern Tanami IPA Management Committee. They hadn't necessarily been engaged effectively at all in the project, so by having me on board, I guess that was one opportunity that's actually happened out of it. You know, they're involved much more in the on-ground management of what's actually happening, so you're getting that gender balance of management that's, you know, necessary for Aboriginal management of country.
The CRC is dealing with people, everything from tourism to pastoral to social issues in relation to governance and engagement. So what we're seeing out of this now is the CRC working in a new paradigm in relation to teaching, educating people, starting to develop curriculum and learning materials which aren't available in the wider community.
Well, the story was that Desert Knowledge was just getting underway at the time. We liked what they stood for, and because they were involved in bush products, we decided that we'd be very interested in exchanging what we learned, and vice versa. They help us as much as they can, and we're really pleased we did that.
This is a long-term project for us. This is about setting up a product and a chain that'll be there 20, 30, 40 years and still delivering benefits. That's the ambition that we have, and that's why Desert Knowledge are really important.
Napabi's got a bore run of about 500 kilometres. We normally do that on a twice weekly basis, and that's physically somebody driving around the 500 k's checking the water to make sure they're okay. I've put in these telemetry systems, and now if I can cut one bore run down per week, there's a significant saving at $60,000 per annum. We're now looking at getting a weight from a walkover weight platform, and that's pretty exciting because everything we do with animals is based on a weight. And then coupled on to the end of that weighing stuff is to be able to look at drafting of cattle using that sort of technology. And I mean, that's where this DK has been fantastic. It's given the opportunity for those sort of things to come forward and to happen. But the important thing is to be able to continue doing that sort of work to get this stuff up and working, because it'll be a major breakthrough in the whole of the livestock industry, really.